Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Hello, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Learn French with Anubhav. If you have already subscribed to my channel, press the bell icon to get the latest updates. In today's class, we are continuing with this textbook, the Millennium Edition, Cours, langue et civilisation française, Volume 2, recommended by CBSE Board, published by Gold Publishers, Achète Livre, written by G.Mauger. And from this textbook, we have already covered the Culture de civilisation portion from chapter 1 to chapter 30, and now we have recently started doing the grammar portion of it as well. So we have completed the first two chapters, and today I'm going to do for the third chapter. Okay, so lesson 3, we have already completed the literature, so we are to do the grammar portion of it, right? Okay, so in the grammar section for this chapter, we have le passif, passé composé. How to do active passive when in active form we are having passé composé, right? So, here's an example. Ce matin, j'ai été interrogé par le professeur. We know par is used to convert from active to passive. Par is there in passive and the subject replacement we have already done in chapter 2, right? This time it's with passé composé. So what you actually do here is, so of course subjects got interchanged. With the new subject you will be conjugating the auxiliary verb, then you will be putting été, the past participle of être, été, and after été you will be putting the past participle of the main verb, which is there in passé composé, right? And followed by the subject verb agreement, because there is être involved here, so you need to follow the subject verb agreement as well. So for example, here we have all in passive. On forme ton avec le passé composé de l'auxiliaire être, j'ai été, plus le participe passé interrogé. So we form this tense with the passé composé of the auxiliary verb, j'ai été. Okay, it's in that sense. So, passé composé in passive, it's done of être, été, right? Été is the past participle of être, as I said. Now, after that passé composé of the auxiliary verb être, you are adding the past participle which was there in the active form. Okay. So, for example, if it was like j'ai interrogé, for example, this will get changed to what? Let's do the passé composé of the auxiliary verb être first. So, j'ai été, and then you have the past participle. That's how you're going to do. E can be added if je is feminine. I mean, if there's a female saying I, then that person will be using E, right? And if a male, then without an E. Okay. So, j'ai été interrogé. He was interrogated. Tu as été interrogé. Elle a été interrogée. Nous avons été interrogés. I guess I have been pronouncing interroge. No, there's accent aigu at the end, so it has to be pronounced as A. Nous avons été interrogés. Vous avez été interrogé. Again, I repeat, it will be interrogé only. In case even just for once I pronounce it as interroge, really sorry for that, because there's accent aigu, the pronunciation will be of A, since it's above E. Vous avez été interrogé, and elles ont été interrogés. Very easy. Remarque, le deuxième participe s'accorde en genre et en nombre avec le sujet. La première est toujours invariable. Okay. So the second participle only is subjected to the subject verb agreement based on the gender and the noun, or the gender and the number of the subject, singular or plural, or feminine or masculine. The first one, été, is always invariable. Invariable, which does not vary, needs not to have a change. Then the second one we have sont passifs de la maison savoir. La maison savoir. Now in this scenario, there isn't any second subject, right? So what to do? Like in active and passive, what we have done, we require two subjects so that we can interchange the places of both of it and we can use part there, right? But here, it's not. So for rescue, what do we have? We get this, the impersonal pronoun, which sometimes is translated as one, sometimes is translated as we, and takes up the conjugation of third person singular on. For example, la maison se voit de loin. It's in active. Elle est vue de loin, option 1. On la voit de loin. We use on. Similarly, ces livres se vendent cher. So, ces livres sont vendus cher, option 1, or on les vend cher. Fine. Cela se dit souvent, cela est dit souvent, or on dit cela souvent. Very easy. Certaines formes pronominales à la troisième personne du singulier ou du pluriel sont souvent employées avec un son passif sans complément d'agent. So certain pronominal forms to the third person singular or of plural are often used with a passive sense without the complement of agent. So we are to do with this. If there's no complement of agent, then we are doing with this active passive with on the impersonal pronoun. Let me just quickly check the recording if it's going on fine or not, because we are to start with the discussion on the answers. Hence the text on the board needs to be visible clear. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Fine. Now I'll be putting the book down since I wrote all the questions and the corresponding answers in the on the notebook. So it might happen that the order got a bit changed, right? So please take a look at that and just let me know in case I miss any of it. Though I have checked it once, that in case I missed any, and I hope I have covered all the sentences, even if the order is a bit different. So I am no, first few questions I guess I can discuss over here. Let me just check. Okay, so question number 3 onwards I have to discuss from the notebook. Fine. So finissez l'exercice, first one. Finissez les phrases suivantes. Une rivière navigable est une rivière sur laquelle dash. Des torrents poissonneux sont des torrents qui dash. Franchir un ruisseau, c'est dash. La surface de l'eau reflète le ciel quand dash. Open-ended question, right? You just need to complete their sentences, apply your creativity. I'm not discussing this one. Okay, you can take help from the text which is just above it. Quels sont les adjectifs qui correspondent au nom un nuage? Le fleuve, la beauté, the cloud, the river, the beauty. Les noms qui correspondent aux verbes, the nouns that correspond to the verbs naviguer, réparer, construire, détruire. An article devant chaque nom. Now for B part, question number 2B, it's simply asking you the verbal form. So, and you need to place an article as well. So naviguer, navigation, réparer, construire, construction, détruire, destruction, réparer, réparation, and usually the nouns that are having ion at the end, they take the feminine article since they are feminine, right? So you'll be adding, you can use la or you can use yun since they are asking for an article to be placed before, right? Okay. Third one, conjuguer à toutes les personnes les verbes de la lecture qui sont en passé composé passif. From the text, look out for verbs. Okay, from the text, look out for verbs which are in passé composé passive, passé composé, and you need to conjugate them with all the subjects. Okay, je, tu, nous, je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, ils, elles. Right. So with that you can do it pretty well. So now we are to start with question number 4. I am going to put the book down and I'm going to pick up my register. Okay. So the first question is mate au passif. So this means that in the question we have it in what was I saying? In active form, and we are to write the passive one. Okay. Le professeur a interrogé beaucoup d'élèves. The professor interrogated a lot of students. A lot of students were interrogated by the professor. That should be the answer. Right. So first interchange the subjects. Beaucoup d'élèves will come first. And in the question, there's not really any, there isn't any proper numbering. I'm just randomly, I mean not randomly, I'm just writing 1, 2, 3, 4, though it's not there in the book. Though A, B, C is given, A there are certain parts, then B there are certain parts like that. Anyways, let's just go by 1, 2, 3. Beaucoup d'élèves ont été interrogés par le professeur. I'm writing in short because there's space constraint. Second, we have tous les élèves ont appris la leçon. All the children or pupils learnt the lesson. The lesson was learnt by all the pupils. So la leçon a été apprise. Notice the S because the subject became plural, right? Masculine plural. So here in this case it will be la leçon. To be noted, it's feminine singular. So la leçon a été apprise. Appris, apprendre's past participle followed by an E, following the subject verb agreement. A été apprise la leçon. Oh no, come on. La leçon a été apprise par les élèves, par tous les élèves. Next one we have tous les élèves. I don't know, like there's some what sort of liking with this tous les élèves, it's getting repetitive. Tous les élèves ont fait les devoirs. All the pupils or children did their homework. So the homework was done by them, right? So les devoirs, masculine singular, les devoirs ont été faits par past participle of faire. I hope you remember. Tous les élèves. Perfect. Next one we have number 4. Okay, fine. We have a negative expression. Personne n'a compris la question. Nobody understood the question. The question was understood by nobody. That should be the passive voice. So la question n'a été. Oh wait. Yeah, I was writing fine. N'a été comprise personne. The question was understood by nobody. 5th. Tout le monde a compris la question. What's this thing with understanding the question? Okay, first here it was like nobody understood the question, and then it's the opposite, everyone understood the question. Fine. So la question, it will be the opposite. I mean, answer will be a bit similar but not in negative. So la question a été comprise par tout le monde. Oh God, the board moved. Aha. Now it's fine. Number 6, we have what? After personne, ok. Mon père a construit cette maison l'an dernier. Okay, so my father constructed this house in the last year. This house was constructed by my father last year. So, cette maison a été construite with an E, construite. That's why we are pronouncing the last T, right? Because there's an E at the end. A été construite par mon père seventh. Okay, we are done with this one. Okay. Nos pères ont construit cette maison il y a 3 siècles. Okay. Our fathers, as in probably the forefathers, constructed this house. It's been 3 centuries. Okay. So answer will be cette maison a été construite par nos pères il y a 3 siècles. Rather, it's the same thing. Copy this thing till here. Okay. Don't do this thing in exam if 2 questions come simultaneously in the same pattern. Okay, don't do this. I'm just doing because it's a bit easier to write on the board this way. Here the change will be there. Par nos pères il y a 3 siècles. Perfect. Let's just go to the 8th part. 8th part, we have la guerre a détruit beaucoup de villes. So a lot of cities were destructed by the war. So beaucoup de villes ont été détruites, feminine plural, détruites par la guerre. Ninth, we have ton père t'a appelé. Your father called you, so you were called by your father. Tu as été appelé par ton père. Tenth one. Le médecin n'a guéri. Opposite? Oh, sorry, it's m'a guéri. M apostrophe. So, this pronoun réfléchi is representing the second subject. So, I will be the new subject. Je will be the new subject. So j'ai été guéri with the Q in the middle E par le médecin. Okay. Fine. 11th we have tous les voyageurs vous ont vu. What? Tous les voyageurs vous ont vu. Okay. So all the travelers saw you. You were seen by all the travelers. Okay, that will be the answer. Vous avez été vu. Now it actually depends. Like vous is used in singular form as well for formal speaking. But let's just play safe and we can just go with the plural thing. So, avez été vu par tous les voyageurs. Fine. I guess now we can move to the next one. So, next one we have la Loire baigne les murs de nombreux châteaux. So, the Loire bathes the walls of numerous castles. The walls of numerous castles are bathed by the Loire, the river. Now, it's in present tense. Very easy. Être conjugation with the past participle plus the subject verb agreement. So, les murs de nombreux châteaux sont baignés. I know the pronunciation is a bit complicated, like G and N together forms like montagne, champignon, like that, champagne, sont baignés par la Loire, right? Okay, so I'm still left with a couple of questions. Giving you 10 seconds of time, take a screenshot or just write it somewhere because I'm gonna rub the entire board at once. That's just more time saving and more efficient, I feel. So, on a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm erasing the entire thing because I need to utilize the entire blank board. It's a bit annoying, like write 2 sentences, then erase it, then write 2 sentences, then again erase the some other portion. I mean, just way too time taking and tiresome. Rather, write on the full board, take a screenshot, saying it for the viewers. I mean for you all. And then I'll just, rub the entire thing and then I'll solve the remaining questions. See? Clean board. Clean board, it's good. It feels nice to work on a clean board. Next one, les rivières unissent les villes et les villages. The rivers unite the cities and the villages. So it will be the opposite in passive. I mean, the sense will be the same. I am just talking about the placement of the subjects. Okay, when you convert from active or to passive or vice versa, the meaning of the sentence never changes. Okay, it's just that the placement of the subject and the conjugation, those things change, but the meaning remains the same at the end, right? So don't think that the meaning also changes. 12 was the last one, I guess. Okay, let's start with 13. Again, unis, so it's in present tense. So we are doing the simple passive and active passive that we did in the previous G.Mauger video. And all the G.Mauger class 11 videos are present in the playlist titled G.Mauger class 11. The link is in the description. Les villes et villages sont unis par les rivières. Un chien m'a suivi. A dog followed me. I was followed by a dog. J'ai été suivi par un chien. Un chien nous a suivis. A dog followed us. We were followed by a dog. Again, a negative expression. Personne ne nous a entendu. Okay. So its passive will be what? Nous n'avons été entendus par personne. Just a minute. Okay, so in the next, okay, we have quite a lot of questions for the next video as well. Fine, we are about to complete today's portion. So, and also please note that it has to be par person, right? I really doubt in case I wrote par for the fourth option or not. This one. Personne n'a compris la question a été comprise par personne. Right, because par and person are merged together, that's why I might have skipped it. So please rectify if I haven't written it, since I don't really remember what I said in like 10-15 minutes back. So, fine. Okay. Qui fait le pain? Now the last part, okay. Qui fait le pain? Who made the bread part? Qui a fait le pain? Now this is a pretty interesting question where most of it is in the question form and you need to convert it in the question form only, right? So par qui a fait le pain? Don't miss the question mark. Qui vend la viande? Who sells the meat? By whom is sold the meat? Par qui est vendu la viande? Nineteenth, qui répare les chaussures? Who repaired the shoes? By whom are repaired the shoes? So par qui sont réparées les chaussures? Qui soigne les maladies? Who checks the sick? By whom are being checked the sick? So soigner les maladies. To be noted, subject verb agreement is getting followed with respect to the new subject, which is this, like la viande, la chaussure, les maladies, etc. in passive. Okay, though they are coming after the verb, but still it's getting used for that. And the last one for today's video, qui prépare les remèdes. So, par qui sont préparés les malades, les remèdes. So, par qui sont préparés with this, we are done with the half of the grammar portion of chapter 3. In the next video, I didn't even write the lesson number. And in the next video, we are going to complete this chapter entirely. So, yeah, say to push it. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Learn French with Anubhav. And if you have any doubt or suggestion, you may write that in the comment section below. You may also like my Facebook page by the same name, Learn French with Anubhav. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Au revoir. N'oubliez pas que la langue française, c'est l'amour.